Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is News Now at noon.
Now at noon, a man is charged with child endangerment after police say they found a 1-year-old walking down Newland Avenue last night. And Chautauqua County legislators are reviewing George Borrello's budget. We'll hear from our Matt Hummel, who's coming up live in Mayville. But first, the sun is a-shining over downtown Jamestown. That's where we check in with Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter with a first look at our weather. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Justin, and indeed, the sun has peeked out finally after it seemed like it's been cloudy forever around here. It seems like you're looking at the satellite and radar imagery. You can see we've had a few high clouds that have been drifting through today, but the main action is still out to our west, and this is what's going to be coming our way over the next several hours, mainly tonight and then tomorrow. So for the pollens, again, it's mainly the mold pollen that we're dealing with mostly now, and that's still running in the high category, but everything else is looking a-okay. 69 was the high yesterday, but that occurred at 8 a.m. yesterday. Since yesterday, the temperatures were on the decline. We bottomed out at 42 degrees, and the records, I want to mention the record only for Monday because the record for Monday is 83 degrees. Keep that in mind, and you'll see why a little bit later on in the show. 0.22 inches of rain officially gauged at the airport. So mostly to partly sunny on average for this early afternoon, and that's going to continue right through the afternoon hours. Nice and cool. There's going to be a little bit of a brisk breeze, so just kind of keep that in mind. Maybe a sweater, but otherwise nice, especially going into tonight. Temperatures dropping back into the upper 50s. It is going to feel good. We'll talk more about those rain chances tonight and tomorrow with that Quick Solution 7-Day later on in the show. Jay?
Alrighty, Dakota. Looking forward to it, sir. Thank you very much. A 49-year-old Jamestown man is facing a number of charges after police said he assaulted a woman and then chased her down the road near the corner of East 2nd and Jeffers Street. That all happened late Thursday evening. Police say that Michael Pachoco allegedly held the woman to the ground and struck her in the head with a boot. Pachoco then fled and allegedly cut the woman's hair before that with a knife and then broke her umbrella. That man was taken into custody. He was also charged with possession of methamphetamine and a number of other charges. And a man is facing charges after police say they found an unattended child walking down Newland Avenue close to the roadway on Thursday. Jamestown police officers and the New York State troopers, part of a targeted patrol of that area, found the child walking down the sidewalk. After an investigation, they determined that 44-year-old Juan de Jesus was supposedly watching that 1-year-old, and that's when the child walked out the residence. De Jesus is charged with endangering the welfare of a child. And happening right now, the Chautauqua County Coalition Against Domestic Violence and Sexual Abuse is holding its 21st annual domestic violence walk in downtown Jamestown. You see our live camera there. The walk just concluding at City Hall. It started earlier this morning at the Northwest Arena and started at noon rather at the Northwest Arena and proceeded to Tracy Plaza, where you see those walkers will be undergoing a ceremony in City Hall. That's where Kaylee Fischer will serve as the keynote speaker of the celebration. She's a member of the MSW Center for Elder and Law Justice, as well as on the Chautauqua County's Elder Abuse Council. We'll have much more coming up on this on WNYNewsNow.com. Our Bronson Rasmussen is there on scene. He'll be we'll dip into that conference if we can a little later as well and hear some of her remarks. Coming up next here, much more to tell you about this noon. A man who is accused of shooting a woman in Sherman during a hunting accident pleads, and then a little bit later on, we'll hear more about Chautauqua County Executive's George Borrello's proposed budget right after this.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
Coming soon to downtown Jamestown, Pearl City Hops Restaurant and Tavern. The full-service restaurant will carry a wide array of craft brews, wines, and food pairings to make your taste buds sing. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week, including a Sunday brunch buffet. A truly one-of-a-kind experience coming soon.
The weather is heating up, and so are the deals at Express Bike and Auto, right here in Jamestown, located at 1761 Foot Avenue Extension. They are your one-stop shop for all of your vehicle, ATV, and motorcycle needs. They even sell vehicles, and guess what? Financing is available. So what are you waiting for? Get to Express Bike and Auto right here in Jamestown at 1761 Foot Avenue Extension now.
I just love to be with the dogs, and I like to do them one at a time. They don't wait for 5 hours in my shop. We have full groom, which includes everything from A to Z, nails, of course brushing, any trimming that needs to be done. I do offer teeth brushing, which is a little extra. So if he takes me 2 hours, it's $40. If he takes me 3 hours, I still keep it down. As long as the dog comes back happy and not at the door, I'm happy.
Fall is here, and Dorler Landscape Designs is ready to help you with fall cleanup. Visit their website, dorlerlandscape.com, and download their fall cleanup special coupon. For more than 2 decades, Dorler Landscape Designs has worked hard to get your property ready for winter. And once the snow falls, count on Dorler Landscape Designs to keep your driveway clear. Call Dorler Landscape Designs today and let us work for you. Dorler Landscape Designs at dorlerlandscape.com.
The man charged with killing a woman while illegally hunting in the town of Sherman has pled guilty to criminal negligent homicide and hunting after hours. 33-year-old Thomas Jedlowski had previously been charged with second-degree manslaughter in the shooting death of 43-year-old Rosemary Bilquist. Officials say Jedlowski was hunting last year shortly before 5:30 p.m. on November 22nd when he mistook Bilquist for a deer and shot her. The Chautauqua County Sheriff's Office says that Bilquist was walking her dogs behind her home in Sherman at the time. Now, following this guilty plea, Jedlowski was taken into custody. When he will be sentenced on January 14th, the man could spend anywhere between 1 to 3 years in state prison. New York State Congressman Tom Reed toured the Western New York STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics College yesterday. The congressman emphasizes the importance of manufacturing and said that there's currently a major demand for skilled workers in that area. Furthermore, Reed explained that the P-TECH program is a great addition to the region for its role in developing skilled workers. The Erie County Chautauqua Cattaraugus BOCES Superintendent and Executive George Borrello were also on hand for that visit at the old Dunkirk School building, which was remodeled earlier this year. Now, this P-TECH Academy is one of 32 across the state. In addition to classroom skills, students there will learn hands-on computer-aided design. And once they complete their courses, they will be prepared to work in the STEM field, graduating with a Regents diploma and an associate's degree. Just over a week ago, Chautauqua County Executive George Borrello proposed his 2019 county budget to lawmakers in Mayville. And now the process is underway where lawmakers will examine and discuss the proposals. Our Matt Hummel was in one of those budget meetings earlier today, and he joins us now from Mayville. Matt, good afternoon to you. What are some of the things you were hearing earlier today?
Good afternoon, Justin. First off, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I just can't speak too loud, obviously, right now because the meeting's still going on. But I have sat in so far with a meeting with Sheriff Joe Girassi and with District Attorney Patrick Swanson. Both meetings have been very informative, obviously with a a Republican-controlled legislature, there's questions as to can the department heads make some savings into their budgets. And the big thing right now with the sheriff's office is, we've seen the number of inmates fluctuate. Right now, according to Joe DeRossi, there's 247 inmates in the county jail. And another thing that people are wondering about is there a way we can make some savings, especially when it comes to, the number of federal inmates? That I think Joe said right now it's 30, but don't quote me on that one. But the moral of the story is there's all these contracts that Joe has to deal with the federal government, as well as inmates that are being stored, here in Mayville that are from other counties. So otherwise, it sounds like everybody's pretty happy with Joe's budget, so we'll see how that goes next week. As for District Attorney, for a second, District Attorney Patrick Swanson, he made his request again for, some additional funding for a narcotics prosecutor. We knew that was coming, and I think the legislature is very open to that. Another thing that was brought up was DA Swanson is trying to get it so now where basically if you get a speeding ticket, it may be harder to have it be reduced to a parking ticket. And there's a lot of things going on there. I'll get into more detail later on the website. But basically there's some questions with that, and as to could he spend his resources better somewhere else. That was a question that Lisa Vanstrom asked. So I'll have some coverage out either tonight or early in the morning, because obviously there's a lot to sift through. But it's interesting, Justin, how things work up here.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. And, one of the other questions that I had for you, the DA's office is under a lot of scrutiny lately from the public, at least. Did you feel that from some of the legislators? I know Lisa Vanstrom, as you said there, spoke a little bit to try to see if he could manage his resources better.
Honestly, I expected more scrutiny with the prosecutor fund. I did, but I didn't really feel it. And I think a lot of it is, DA Swanson and the legislature and everybody else is they're getting on the same page, which is good. Another thing that DA Swanson said in a letter to the Audit and Control Committee that Terry Nebel, the chairman, brought up today, is Swanson said, unfortunately, it's hard to find an experienced narcotics prosecutor here in here in Chautauqua County. So he wants to entice someone to come from Erie County. But Terry Nebel and the rest of the legislature, they hope that Swanson can find somebody here in Chautauqua County that, has experience and knows the lay of the land with how things work around here. So it'll be interesting to see who DA Swanson appoints to be the special narcotics prosecutor. I think it's going to be very interesting next couple of months as we wait for the budget to approve and hirings to be made.
Yes, absolutely. Matt Hummel, thank you so much for joining us. We'll let you get back to covering a story that's happening right now. Matt, thank you.
Thank you.
We're also going to switch gears. We want to switch back. Also, happy Friday to everyone. Want to dip back into the sound that's happening right now at Jamestown City Hall as the Walk Against Domestic Violence just concluded, and they're having remarks there. So, control room, if we're able to take that, we would definitely want to show some of the remarks that are happening. Let's listen.
The way that things have always been done, and to create something new. You are not silent on this issue, Jesus, and we won't be either. Be with those who need your peace this morning. Wrap your arms around those who need your comfort. We are willing, Lord. Send us as catalysts of your transformation. Amen. God bless you all this morning, and God bless the beautiful city of Jamestown. Our best days as a community are still ahead.
Domestic Violence Awareness Month evolved from the first day of Unity, observed October of 1981 by the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. The intent was to connect battered women's advocates across the nation who were working to end violence against women and their children. The Day of Unity soon became a special week during which a wide range of activities were conducted at the local, state, and national level. The activities held were as varied and diverse as the program sponsors, but had common themes. Mourning those who have died as a result of domestic violence, celebrating those who have survived, and connecting those who work to end domestic violence. This is our 21st annual Walk Against Domestic Violence and our 16th annual Unity Day event. Our local activities are a time to remember everyone who has died as a result of domestic violence, those who have survived, and those who are still living in the midst of it, and bring everyone in the community together to work at ending domestic violence. I would like all of us to take a time and a moment to remember those who have died as a result of domestic violence. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mayor Sam Teresi, who will deliver the city proclamation. Thank you, Mayor Teresi.
Again, we are watching live here on our secondary stream, which is on YouTube, if you want to watch it live right now. In addition to this broadcast, the Domestic Violence Walk, which is annually held in downtown Jamestown. We'll have much more from the mayor's comments and their keynote speaker as well coming up on WNYNewsNow.com as well following this broadcast. Next here, Norm Rodriguez with a look at the Jamestown Red Raiders homecoming matchup. But first, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter has details about our 7-day and how much more sun we will see coming up after this.
Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
Turn to Brotherhood Property Maintenance for all your lawn care and landscaping needs. Serving both commercial and residential lots. Check out Jamestown's fastest growing landscaping crew on Facebook or call us now to book an appointment. The Fitness Bunker in Lakewood is a locally owned and operated club that cares about your health and wellness. They invest in it. Right now, enter their 30-day challenge, where for only $69, you get 30 days of unlimited everything. That's right, everything, along with 2 one-on-one personal training sessions. Then, if you lose 10 pounds, you'll get the next month free. Plus, the first place winner will get 2 Buffalo Bills tickets or a $100 gift card. Details right now on the Fitness Bunker's Facebook page.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now. First Defense Weather is sponsored by Quick Solutions of Jamestown. Count on Quick Solutions for printing, copying, mass mailings, and so much more. Part of your team. Learn more at QuickSolutionsUSA.com. That's QuickSolutionsUSA.com.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
Hey, welcome back to News Now at noon on this beautiful Friday. Let's take a live look at the Sky Vision camera coming from the Mill Creek Mall in Erie. Traffic flowing very well there on Peach Street. It's 63 degrees with a northwest wind of 5. And man, that sunshine out there, it is looking fantastic. We have Friday Night Lights tonight. It is Jamestown's homecoming weekend. So, of course, there's always a home game for the homecoming weekend, and it's looking great. 60 down to 57, sunshine early. Then the clouds will start to thicken up possibly toward the fourth quarter, but no rain. It is going to be dry at Strider Field. So go out and enjoy it. Go Red Raiders as they celebrate homecoming this weekend. The low temperatures tonight, I told you yesterday I was not expecting anybody to get into the 30s. Well, Olean decided to call me a liar. It got down to 39 degrees down there in Olean last night. 42 was the low in Jamestown, 41 Dunkirk. And at least we're not going to see any numbers lower than this, at least for a while. But yeah, just want to let you know it's coming once again. This is a live look outside HT News Now Cam. The clouds really streaking the sky. This actually looks like an eagle or a bird of some sort. That looks really nice. Current temperature, it's 53 degrees with that southeast. What the heck is that? Is that a bee? Is that a bee right there that just flew on the camera lens?
Yeah,
Let me back up and take that off.
A bee.
Is that a bee?
Oh my, he better not be making a nest.
Oh my God.
You better tell the Lins. Oh man.
Ugh. You know what? I've mentioned before, I hate anything that flies, but I hate bees
Be careful,
more.
Dakota. He's going to sting you.
Yeah, I'm getting off the camera
next
here.
Slide, next slide.
Yeah, let's fast forward through this because I don't like bees. Woo! Man, that took 10 years off my life. And at my age, that's serious. Anyway, this is First Defense Doppler radar. You can see here that we're scanning the sky showing absolutely nothing. But if you peek back to the west, you can see here this is the next rain that's going to be coming in late tonight and then tomorrow. And yeah, don't worry, the snow you see over here, actually, I'm going to cover it up. There you go. You don't have to see it. But that snow's not going to be anywhere near us. But yeah. Don't want to let you know it's there. So let's take you through future scan today. Clear for the day today. The rain you see here is not going to happen, so don't worry about that. The rain, the best chance for rain is going to be tonight. This is about 2 o'clock in the morning. A few scattered rain showers, not out of the question, but the better chance of rain comes tomorrow morning. You can see a line of showers and thunderstorms coming in. We don't expect any severe weather with this, but there could be some brief heavy downpours and maybe some brief gusty winds with that as well. It starts to clear out for the afternoon, maybe a few scattered rain showers for the afternoon and evening, but otherwise the best chance of rain really is going to be in the morning tomorrow. Temperatures today will top out in the lower 60s right along the lakeshore areas. Clouds and sun will share the sky, so it's going to be a gorgeous day. Inland, same story here, lower 60s here. Partial sunshine, and it's feeling like the season, so no summer, at least for today. Your future, 7 days around the screen. Look at this, 63, 79, 70. Whiplash by Mother Nature. Rain comes your way Saturday and Sunday. 81 Columbus Day, 79 Tuesday, and the temperatures start to fall back a little bit late next week. Normal have sports right after the break.
Hey, this is Ryan Hedrick reporting from the Jamestown Bowling Company, where the bowling is off the hook, the food is even better, and the camaraderie watching sports is oh so great.
The food is fantastic and the drinks are cold.
Mark was bowling almost a perfect game. Mark, do you come here a lot?
Every day.
Wow, Mark comes here every day. No excuse for you not to get to Jamestown Bowling Company on Foote Avenue. Jamestown Bowling Company. Eat, drink, bowl, and be merry.
The Frewsburg Pharmacy is the small-town pharmacy with big-time service. Located at 26 West Main Street, Greg Nelson treats his customers like family, so you know you are in good hands when you walk through the door. The Frewsburg Pharmacy has everything you need and more, including a gift shop for the seasons. Stop down to the Frewsburg Pharmacy today and let the staff show you why the Frewsburg Pharmacy is the pharmacy that cares about you.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
There's an old saying, there's no news in the newsroom. Well, it's true. The time I spend at the anchor desk is just part of my day. Most of our time is spent gathering stories in the community, stories that matter to you. We can't do it alone, and we need your help. When you see breaking news or have a news tip we should know about, drop us a line on Facebook today, email our news desk, or call our newsroom at 488-7226 so we can bring those stories straight back to you.
Happy Friday, sports fans, and welcome back to News Now at Noon. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at some sports headlines. The Jamestown Red Raiders football team will have their homecoming game tonight against the Frontier Falcons. The Red Raiders are hoping to shake off a 40-14 loss last week against the West Seneca West Indians. Jamestown comes into the game at 2-3, while the Frontier Falcons are 0-5. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock at Striders Field. All Jamestown fans come support the Red Raiders. The merged Falconer-Cassadaga Valley football team will be under the lights tonight as well, as they go against the Portville Panthers. The merged Falconer-Cassadaga Valley team won their last game 19-14 against the merged Franklinville-Ellicottville team. Portville looks to rebound from a 39-21 loss last Friday against the merged Chautauqua Lake Westfield team. Falconer-Cassadaga Valley currently has a 4-2 record, while Portville is 1-4. Kickoff for this game will be at 7 o'clock. Last night was the beginning of the regular season for Buffalo Sabres hockey. Unfortunately, the Boston Bruins sealed the deal, defeating the Sabres 4-0. Bruins left wing Brad Marchand had one of the night's biggest performances, finishing with 4 assists. Center and alternate captain Patrice Bergeron finished with 1 goal and 1 assist. Defenseman and team captain Zdeno Chara chipped in with 1 goal. Goaltender Yaroslav Halak saved all 32 shots on goal for the Bruins. The Sabres' next game will be tomorrow at 7 o'clock against the New York Rangers. The game can be watched on MSG and on the NHL app. After their 2-game road stretch, the Buffalo Bills will return home to face off against the Tennessee Titans. The Bills hope to shake off last week's shutout loss to the Packers. The Tennessee Titans are coming off of an upset overtime victory over the defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. The game will be at 1 o'clock on CBS. Justin, back to you.
All right, Norm, thank you very much, sir. You're just finishing off another exciting week in sports for sure. I will be all eyes on that game. Well, we have a special guest.
Grandma.
Of sorts in studios. This is my Grandma Rosie.
The one who makes the wonderful cookies.
She does make some wonderful cookies. So we only have a few moments left, but we are doing something a little differently. I told the producer I would get this phone call going here. And you got to be careful when you show your phone on the broadcast. But we're calling a very important person. Hello?
I was just watching your show.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
So this is my mother. And we have something special to do. Ready? A 1, a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you.
We love you so much.
Happy birthday to you.
We love you so much.
Happy birthday, dear mother.
Amy. We don't know how old you are.
Happy birthday to you. Yay.
Thank you. You don't need to know how old I am. It's okay.
No, we don't. Do you
She's 23.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Dakota, I feel really good. Oh, no.
How old are you?
Just
how old are you?
I'm 45.
Okay.
Well, see, she's still young.
And I'm going to.
I'm 70
I'm going
though.
I'm going to Taco Hut tonight to have wine slushies if anyone wants to join me.
All right, there we go. Wine slushies on Mike, right?
That's right. That's right.
So the whole town can just come and enjoy those wine slushies.
Yeah. Yep.
Thanks, Mother. All right. Too good, Dakota.
Oh boy,
right.
I love it.
Bye,
I
guys.
love it.
Bye.
I guess we do final weather?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, they see the Quick Solution 7-day. I'm always a little out of sorts when we do things a little differently. But anyway, 63 degrees, partly sunny, rain for the weekend, but those temperatures up, down. Take a look at Columbus Day, 81. The record for Monday is 83. We might be a little shy of it, but we'll keep track of that over the weekend.
Awesome. Dakota, thank you.
You're welcome.
Looks like your B friend is gone now.
Oh, thank goodness.
The HD News Now cam. Looks like he's gone.
Good.
Maybe he went south for the winter. Who knows?
I hope.
I hope. Hey, that is it for us today. Of course, news continues 24/7 all weekend long at WNYNewsNow.com. Grandma Rosie, thanks for being here.
Anytime.
And happy birthday, Mother. We'll see you on Monday.